Many adults could not solve this particular expression here. What did they do? What they did was to put this in parentheses by writing open parentheses 10 divide by 1 divide by 5. Then they close this parentheses. Then this division here, divide by open parentheses 10 divide by 1 divide by 5. Okay, so they separated it from with parentheses, and what they did here was to use this 5 divide itself 1, 5 divide 10 gave them 2, and inside the whole parentheses here they are left with 2 because 2 divided by 1 here equals 2. Then divide by 5 divide itself is 1, 5 divide 10 here equals 2. So they wrote this whole terms inside parentheses equals 2. So what they did next was to use these two here to divide these two, and they are left with 1. But this is totally wrong. Now let me show you the correct way to solve this particular expression. Now the question says 10 divide by 1 divide by 5, then divide by 10 divide by 1 divide by 5. Okay, now from here, remember that according to the order of operation, when you have more than one division in an expression, you have to solve it from the left to the right. Okay, and looking at this, you can see that we'll have 10 here. We can divide this 10 by 1 and divide this 10 also by 1. Okay, now looking at this, you can see that we'll have a fraction here and we'll have a fraction here. When two fractions are dividing each other, we have to make use of this rule that is called KCF rule. Now K here stands for keep, C stands for change, and F stands for flip. Okay, so it simply means that we are going to keep 10 divide by 1, and we'll change the division to multiplication, and we'll flip this. So we are going to have 5 divide by 1, then divide by 10 divide by 1 divide by 5. We are taking it one step at a time. So from here, 10 multiplied by 5 equals 50, and 1 multiplied by 1 is 1. 1 divide 50 will give us 50. Then divide by 10 divide by 1 divide by 5. Okay, now remember that we have to solve this from the left to the right. So we are not going to use this 5 to start attending to this 10. No, we are going to use this 10 to multiply, to divide this 5. Okay, 50, sorry. So we are going to have 50 divide by 10, this division here, then divide by 1 divide by 5. Okay, so we can reduce this to the lowest term. 0 will cancel 0, and 5 divided by 1 equals 5. Then divide by 1 divide by 5. So this 5, we can divide it by 1. So we are going to apply the KCF rule again. So from here, we'll keep 5 divide by 1 and change this division to multiplication, and we'll flip this. So it's going to be 5 divided by 1. So from here, 5 multiplied by 5 equals 25, and 25 divided by 1 equals 25 as the right answer. Now let's look into what more complicated question. Now in this given expression, 2 divide by 4, then divide by square root of 16 divide by 4. Now the first thing we are going to look at is this square root here. Okay, now note that according to radical rule, if you have square root of A divided by B, this equals square root of A divided by square root of B. Okay, if we apply this rule here, we are going to have 2 divided by 4, then divide by square root of 16 divide by square root of 4. Remember that we expected to solve this without a calculator. Now from here, this square root of 16, let's express 16 and 4 in index form. So 16, we'll write that down, 16. And remember that this 6 is an even number, so we are going to be dividing by the least prime factor, which is 2. 2 divided 16 equals 8, and 2 divided 8 equals 4. 2 divided 4 equals 2 divided 4 equals 2, and 2 divided itself is 1. So from here, we have this 4 here, so we are going to start for 4 from this 4 and 2 here. Okay, so we are going to write this as 2 divided by 4, then divide by square root of 16 is 2 exponent 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 2 exponent 4. Then divide by square root of 2 squared, which is 4. Okay, so from here we have 2 divide by 4, then divide by this square here will cancel out 2 out of this 4, and we'll have 2 squared left. And for here, these 2 will cancel out this square root, and we have 2 left at the denominator. So we'll have 2 divide by 4, then divide by 2 squared equals 4, and these 2 here will be 2. Okay, now most people, when they arrived at this point, what they did was to use these 2 to cancel these 2 and use this 4 to cancel this 4, and they arrived at 1. But that is the wrong way to solve this. Now when you have 2 fractions dividing each other, you have to apply the rule that is called KCF rule. K here stands for keep, C stands for change, and F stands for flip. So we are going to keep 2 divide by 4, and we'll change the division to multiplication, and we'll flip this. So this will be 2 divide by 4. Okay, 2 divide by 4. Yes. So from here, we are going to multiply the 2 multiplied by 2 equals 4. Divide by 4 multiplied by 4 equals 16. So we can reduce this to the lowest term by dividing both the numerator and the denominator by 4. Okay, we'll divide this by 4. 4 divided itself is 1, and 16 divided by 4 equals 4. So we'll have 1 divided by 4 as the right answer. Now let's look into one more question together. In this given expression, 9 plus 9 multiplied by 9 plus 9 plus 9 multiplied by 0 factorial. Now most people, when solving this particular expression, added these two numbers together. 9 plus 9 equals 18 multiplied by 9 plus 9 plus 9 multiplied by 0. Now in their next step, they multiplied 18 and 9, and they gave them 162 plus 9 plus 9 multiplied by 0. Now in their next step, they added these two together. 162 plus 9 gave them 171 plus 9 multiplied by 0. So from here, 171 plus 9 equals 180 multiplied by 0. And 180 multiplied by 0 equals 0. But this is totally wrong, because according to the order of operation, before we go into that, I want to explain something. When you have 0 factorial, 0 factorial is not equal to 0, but 0 factorial equals 1. So if this is the case, that means we are going to replace this 0 factorial here by 1. So let's rewrite our expression. We have 9 plus 9 multiplied by 9 plus 9 plus 9 multiplied by 1. So from here, according to the order of operation, when you have multiplication and addition, multiplication is of higher priority to addition. So first of all, multiply before adding. So we have 9 plus 9 multiplied by 9 equals 81 plus 9 plus 9 multiplied by 1. So from here, we are going to have multiply this, okay, because multiplication is of higher priority. So we have 9 plus 81 plus 9 plus 9 multiplied by 1 equals 9. So now let's add. 81 plus 9 equals 90 plus 9 plus 9. 90 plus 9 equals 99 plus 9. And 99 plus 9 will give us 108 as the right answer. Thank you so much for watching to the end. Please do well to share this video. Share your thoughts in the comment section and subscribe to the channel. Bye.